about to perform is the potion scene from Romeo and Juliet. Now, essentially, Juliet's in her bedroom, and it's right after the friar has given her this potion that's supposed to make her parents and her family and everyone think she's dead. So she'll be put into a tomb, her family vault, so that Romeo can later come and they can run away together. Now, this has a ton of risk involved, and she's understandably really scared and kind of nervous and not even sure if she should go through with it. And throughout the scene, you see her fears play out, like what she thinks could possibly go wrong, which is a lot of stuff. But by the end of it, we see that she decides to go through with it anyways for Romeo and for the love they have together. Now, I hope you enjoy my interpretation of this scene. Farewell. God knows when we shall meet again. I have a faint cold fear thrills through my veins that almost freezes up the heat of life. I'll call them back again to comfort me. Nurse! Oh, what should she do here? My dismal scene I needs must act alone. Come, vial. What if this mixture do not work at all? Shall I be married then tomorrow morning? No, no. This shall forbid it. Lie thou there. What if it be a poison, which the friar subtly hath ministered to have me dead, lest in this marriage he should be dishonored, because he married me before to Romeo? I fear it is, and yet, methinks it should not, for he hath still been tried a holy man. How if, when I am laid into the tomb, I wake before the time that Romeo come to redeem me? Oh, there's a fearful point. Shall I not, then, be stifled in the vault, to whose foul mouth no hellsome air breathes in, and there die strangled ere my Romeo comes? Or, if I live, is it not very like the horrible conceit of death and night, together with the terror of the place, as in a vault, an ancient receptacle, where for these many 100 years the bones of all my buried ancestors are packed, where bloody Tybalt, yes, but green in earth, lies festering in a shroud, where, as they say, at some hours in the night spirits resort. Alack, alack, it is not like that I, so early waking, what with loathsome smells and shrieks like mandrakes torn out of the earth, that living mortals hearing them run mad? Oh, if I wake, shall I not be distraught, environed with all these hideous fears, and madly play with my forefathers' joints, and pluck the mangled Tybalt from his shroud, and, with a great kingsman's bone, as with a club, dash out my desperate brains? Oh, look, methinks I see my cousin's ghost, seeking out Romeo, that did spit his body upon a rapier's point. Stay, Tybalt, stay! Romeo, 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 here's drink. I drink to thee. So that was the famous potion scene from Romeo and Juliet. There are a couple things I would like to point out and explain why I portrayed them the way I did. First of all would be that in the beginning of the soliloquy, when Juliet wants to call out to Lady Capulet, her mom, and the nurse, I do this kind of, I'll call them back again to comfort me thing, where it's like, she's giving in to something she knows she shouldn't be because they can't know about this plan, so they can't really comfort her, but she's scared, and so she wants comfort anyways. But after that, she reins herself in and does this kind of, I need to do this alone, and I do this kind of motion like that because it's like a kind of reassurance to herself that she can do this. Another thing would be when, throughout the whole scene really, I do this kind of like worried, scared kind of mixture, my eyebrows like that. And it's basically to show that she's scared the entire time. Like, this whole scene is about that, going through all the things that could go wrong with this whole giant scheme of theirs. And the last thing I would like to point out would be that when, at the end of the scene, she thinks she sees Tybalt's ghost, and she drinks the potion finally, but she does it for Romeo, and she goes like, Romeo, and then she takes the potion, because no matter how many terrible things could happen, she's going to go through with it because of Romeo, and it's Romeo's name, like, just even the thought of him that gives her the courage to take this potion. And that's how I really wanted to portray that. So I hope you enjoyed it, and thank you so much for watching.